Hi guys, I'm Izua Tekami, and welcome to Fate Extella, the Umbral Star. Now I know I said, what is it, 2 vlogs ago, that I was going to start this game, and the first time I tried to record it, there was some technical difficulty, so that's why it's been pushed back till right about right now. I'm hoping this will go up by the end of the month in April. Uh, I have been looking forward to playing this game for you guys for a while, since at least the middle of last year. This came out, at least with English subtitles, it came out in, uh, what, mid-January of this year? Let's just get right into it. Alright, we're obviously a dude. We'll do normal. Alright. Oh, main story. Alright. Yeah, let's do NERO's arc, the Flame Poem arc. For those of you who don't know, this is one of my favorite anime and video game series. It has like the perfect balance of mythology and history and fantasy, all just, well, I guess that fits in mythology, doesn't it? But it's all of it together perfectly. Alright, let's see what this has got for us. Oh, that's awfully pretty. A shooting star falls from the early dawn sky, a shining light streaming through the dark river space. The Earth's surface would be unfamiliar to modern-day eyes. All who dwell upon it look up, the people, the animals, even the plants. The comet goes on, soaring through the sky. For all their great speed, most comets appear to hold still in the sky, from the planet's perspective, and so the people believe this one to be another harmless spectacle, a tear-shaped jewel among the stars. They have no idea of the doom it brings, no idea that their time on this planet has come to an end. I'm sorry if my speech and pronunciation seems a little off. I just actually had my wisdom teeth taken out about, would have been 5 days ago. So if I'm kind of lisping or something a bit, or something just seems a little off, you know why. Alright. Well, that doesn't look good. Well, you certainly made the mountains melt a bit. The surface of the earth is on fire. The planet's on fire. The catastrophe destroys all civilizations without clemency or judgment. The beasts of nature suffer horrible mutations, run amok, and then ultimately fall into ash. Prophets protest that the end has come too soon. Rulers call upon their people to fight. Scholars say only that it is too late. A few still cling to hope, believing that at least some of them will endure. And Titan! Until the true threat makes its appearance. Titans! Alright. Torture technology. The ability to understand these torture devices effectively since... Oh, okay, bye. Alright. Ah, yes, that thing. And there I am. Alright. I have, for a little forewarning, I have played this game before, and I have beaten it. But I just love this game so much I wanted to share it with you guys. I have unlocked all the characters on mine. I know how to play this game, I know what a heavy and normal attack are. Alright, let's not waste all of that. Alright, and goodbye! I really do wish there was an actual English voices. That would have been really cool. But most of the characters don't even have an English voice actor, because there's never been an anime with them in it. Some of the characters are still there, like Gilgamesh, Alexander the Great, King Arthur, or Arturia, for those of you who who don't know much or have even heard. Oh, okay, I guess we're doing our Noble Phantasm now. Alright, for those of you who don't know, the Noble Phantasm's like their ultimate attack. Each character is supposed to be based off of a famous historical figure or a figure in history, and the Noble Phantasm has to do with a part of their myth. Well, that kind of rushed me, but okay. And cave paintings. Yes, those are very interesting cows and horses. And one giant light person. That is all that remains of the ancients' final records. After the passing of 30 sunsets, or perhaps a few more, mankind's ancestors accepted their end. Only one fleeting warning survives for future generations. And now on to the awesome opening! That was a badass opening. I really liked it. Alright, where are we now? We're underwater, apparently. Am I dying already? Or am I like Mewtwo? I'm just waking up in the water. Okay, we are not underwater anymore. The darkness is colossal. Imagine a deep hole, growing and swelling. Nothingness spreading out to blind your eyes and eat at your heart. The sheer scale of it all, it's difficult to put into words. Yeah, I know, that you'd imagine. So now we know the name of the darkness. Oh yeah, that's the thing I should mention. We're on the moon, and at least in this case, we're on the moon. Alright, and it sees me. It's glaring at you. It's targeting you. You should realize that without being told, you can see the glowing points of light are its eyes. A giant shadow from the unknown. It's looking at you. That giant shadow is not a servant. And it's what your nature, your soul screams. But it is not an enemy program. Your mind, your experiences. Scream that out with conviction. All that comes from your body, your instincts, is a cry of wordless terror on your quivering tongue. And we're gonna get eaten, aren't we? Well, good. It's coming. It's here. The giant shadow spreads out with overwhelming speed. With that much mass and velocity, its kinetic energy is on par with a plane crash. How much damage could it do to Seraph? A thought runs through your head. There's no way this ends well. There's only an instant before the darkness engulfs all. Just as in the records and the warnings the moon witnessed long ago. So I'll ask you one last time. Someone with nothing to look back on. Someone who has nothing to flash in front of your eyes. An empty shell. Was that what you were? Are you really that kind of creature? Hell no, I'm not. That's what my soul screams out. Something's there. That's what my mind screams out. Something irreplaceable. That's what my body screams out. Yeah. Oh yeah, we're gonna. Well, you already know who. Well, you probably don't know, but the first voice was NERO, who was the red saber that we did a little tutorial with. In that moment, a voice illuminates the darkness. I see a gleaming light. It's like daybreak. The Titan disappears and the darkness shatters. The voice and the light approach me. My eyes become faint. Yeah, probably because you're fucking blinded by all that white. Farewell to my righteous self. An old story that set my consciousness drifting. The fond memories of the moon end here. And we're awake. Alright. I didn't die. Oh yeah. I'm gonna give a very, very brief premise of the whole Fate series. Each of the characters are, like I said, heroic or figures from history and legends. And they're all divided into, for the most part, 7 classes of Assassin, Berserker, Archer, Lancer, Rider, Saber, and Caster. There are extra classes, but those tend to be kind of rare. And normally, the point of having the servants was to fight for the Holy Grail, which would let you get pretty much any wish you want. And in this game, at least, the Holy Grail is on the moon, because this is way in the future. But these are normally the servants are made from magic, so they don't. They do have a physical body. They do bleed and stuff, but we ourselves are not physically on the moon. This is kind of like our mind, in a way, is making an avatar that's on the moon, because the moon's like one giant computer system. And so all these servants here are technically alive. Like, they can speak and they have personalities and whatnot. They can be hurt, but they're kind of living computer programs that are, I guess, in a way, powered by magic. Oh no, my data's been destroyed. So I'd imagine that's probably my memory. But if my avatar dies, if I remember correctly, if my avatar dies on the moon, then my real body on the Earth dies. And vice versa. Alright, let's give us a name. Alright, where's... Oh, and then... Alright, let's... We know what to do. This character's name will be Izua Tekami. Continue? Yep. Alright. Champion of the Moon Cell Automaton. Your throne awaits. Yes, but there will be all sorts of different servants we'll be able to use. And for the most part, the servants in this game are all aligned in different factions. And each arc is given from the perspective of a different faction. And then there's a 4th arc that's not going to be shown until you've beaten all 3 other arcs. And it's a summary, kind of. But it is a summary of the other 3, but it takes the events that are normally for each arc each specific arc and kind of combines them in a way where they all work, as if your character in that arc knows everything that happened in all the other arcs before. I'm sitting in a chair. Was I sleeping, sitting up? As I raise my head, my joints ache. I must have been in this pose for a few hours, at least. Oh, hey. Hi, NERO. NERO is probably my favorite. She's not my favorite servant, but in this game, she would be my in-game waifu, I guess. She has I don't know, she has a very nice personality. She's very confident. I really like that. Hi. A woman in red stands proudly in front of me. From the bottom of my heart, I feel a sigh of relief. Her golden hair, her slender body, the name of this beloved woman, together whom I have overcome so many battles, is... What's her name? Yeah, we don't know. Yes, and try my best. I just got attacked by a giant shadow monster. Even her formal demeanor, I can feel her warmth and affection. But something's wrong. I know her very well. She's the most important person in the world to me. But even so, I can't remember her name. Do I have amnesia? Even if I do, I can at least remember what I first called her. Saber. She's known as the heroic spirit of the sword, and as the servant of Izua Tekami. Me. Well, I guess you can introduce yourself if you want. Alright. Yes, that's a nice ring. Alright. Yep. Yes, NERO. When I see her smile, I can feel the enjoyment from deep within her heart. That feeling flows through me and starts to clear the fog from my head. I can vaguely remember awkward dreams far removed from whatever my real memories are. But as long as she's by my side, I know I'll never have to fear or doubt a thing. And my beauty. As Saber says those words, I look around the room for the first time. What is this? Pretty cool room, though. Though that throne is pretty freaking huge. The throne? I knew I was sitting down, but this is no ordinary chair. All around me I see a room befitting this throne, complete with a carpeted stairs to separate the ruler from his men. Did Saber prepare all this? I suppose it's no surprise if she did. There's something else. I feel like I'm missing something important. What exactly happened to me? Well, there's nothing we can do about that at the moment. Slept in a dark day, huh? Asleep? For a whole day? And what's the moon cell core? Yeah. In a more comfortable setting. You lay down my room. Yes, because there's bonding levels too in this. Alright. Ooh. Really pretty. Yes, it's very nice. Bed does look kind of soft though. Yes, I like it very much. We have much to prepare for. To tell you a bedtime story? What should I do now? At the very least, I know her names. I'm Izua Tekami, and she answers to Saber. We clearly have some kind of relationship, but I don't know the details. And then there's this place. Where am I? And why does the word seraph pop into my head when I ask myself that? Lend an ear to the tale of our passionate victory. Yes, and our answers to this also determine how certain events, at least regarding to that specific servant that we're talking to, goes. So giving the right answer can boost their bond level, and when their bond level is maxed, what is it? I think you get, no, that's if you beat a whole either story mode or like, what the hell do they call it, quick play arc or something. You get an extra costume that they can wear, but each character has like 5 or 6 different costumes they can use. Okay, so this goes and explains the whole thing about Seraph and whatnot. An autonomous electronic life form. So it's slightly different than some of the Fate series that were just pure magic beings. Okay, it's tied the body. Mind dies within Seraph, the body will die as well. Yes. Lunar abode, huh? My memories are still in fragments, but I do recall a few images here and there. Holy Grail War, many masters and their powerful servants, NPCs running the war from behind the scenes. So many combatants, but only one winner at the end of it all. And that winner was truly... me? Yeah. Alright, so I think I'll leave this here for today. Once again, this was Fate Extella, the Umbral Star. Thank you for watching. Please hit the like, comment, subscribe, let me know what you thought of today's video. And please leave me suggestions down below in the comments of games you'd like to see me play later in the future. I'm definitely going to be continuing this. There's going to be a lot of fighting coming up. This is just kind of like the introduction episode to kind of set the groundwork for the series to come, because it wouldn't make a whole lot of sense if I didn't show this. But there will be more fighting, there will be robots to destroy, there will be hundreds of enemies, all sorts of stuff to go through. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Thank you, and bye-bye.